on in 20 seconds. 20 seconds take a long. No, it's not moving in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 seconds. It works. It works. I love technology. Okay. Now this is serious stuff. Sorry, people were trying to contribute to my work. I was nervous.
Coffee bar.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are wrapping up our EFMD conference here at the Porto. This presentation was co-created by Rita, Anna, and Luis. They did a remarkable piece of work to which I added generational diversity and voice. This conference has been a metaphor of what executive education and development should be. We could actually design an executive development program just like this conference. And if you do, don't forget that it may just work in Porto. You will always be welcome here. It is always good to confirm that we are still human, social, curious, engaged, creative, caring, adaptive, able to work and play together. In times of disruption, it is crucial to know what should not change. Real social interactions are a keeper. We know the ability of an institution in bringing us together, reflect together, and work together. EFMD is the magnet that attracts us and is at least as important as our motivation to participate. To share, reflect, and create together, we need a welcoming place, a host that makes us feel at home, away from home. We need a crucible to blend our experiences and knowledge, and there is no place like a real place. We had the benefit of guides that led us while reminding us that learning and creating calls for content and process, a structure in space and a structure in time. We had teachers. We will recall the umbrella and the cats, but we were learning about nonlinear dynamics in our global local world. It was cool to see a digital baby, but we were being told that we can't learn without reflection and method. We were lectured about considering the construct of quality of management as a measure of our performance as executive developers, namely in a period of emergence, a period of discovering strategies and shaping environments, a period where leadership is about taking us from aid to uncertainty with confidence, not anxiety. We had a practitioner sharing experiences and reflections about how different our coexisting generations are, working differently, managing differently, living differently, feeling differently, tensions and opportunities that we need to include. We had two practitioners, both candid and nuanced, real and fantastic, leading us to their world, a world where diversity is meaningful, where distance is not a barrier, where motivations are particular, where people thrive on impact and effectiveness, so emotional and rational, so human. We covered the digital revolution, how we can learn together anywhere, on our own, accessing the same information, but we noted that what we learn is as contingent as always. We need to be aware of our disposition, our situation, reflect on our past as we imagine futures that are possible. We covered the digital revolution. It was clear for us that various groups, in the various groups that work, that executive development in times of disruption calls for variety, lots of variety. Variety in almost everything, content, methods, online technology, mixing nature, society, age. As we face disruption, we need to consciously react, reflect and proact, knowing that we will still fail. And when we do fail, we need to celebrate our ability to remediate our failures even better than when we succeed. In periods of disruption, collective learning is more effective than individual learning. We learn to unlearn. We need to share our experiences, reflect together, peer-to-peer, co-create new knowledge and discover what we will do next. In times of disruption, we need the capability to combine a variety of methods until we discover the best combination of methods to use, and that will eventually reinvent executive development. We had great conversations about how this is an imperative. We awarded programs that excel in combining school and company, office and nature, business and society, mature economies and emerging economies, online and offline. And we did it in a place built by merchants and managers who care for their city while trading with the rest of the world. Executive education is an enterprise. So what we learn about the world applies to any business, but also to us as executive education institutions and to us as individual professionals. What we heard and discussed here applies to us and to the companies and executives that rely on us. All innovations, even the more disruptive, are combinations of existing things. The novelty is the combination. In a complex, disruptive world, we are first learning that innovation calls for collective work, for co-creation. But co-creation, when we are apart, has to be managed. It does not happen naturally, like this conference was managed. Co-creation does not just happen. Imagine if tomorrow our schools became places where executives came to co-create new ways of management. The world would be a better place, a world where black is a beautiful color, as it has always been for us, the Portuguese. And speaking of the Portuguese, saudade is the other word you could take with you from us. Saudade is our happy sadness for the loved ones we miss, for the great moments together that we remember. Like this conference. If tomorrow you feel saudade of this conference, that means this conference was a great success. I wish you the best of saudade.